If you feel tired almost every day, even when you're sleeping, eating fairly well, and trying to take care of yourself, there's a good chance it's not one big problem causing it. It's usually small daily habits that seem completely normal, harmless, and even healthy on the surface, but quietly drain your energy over time. And this is especially common for women over 30. You wake up already a little tired. You rely on caffeine to feel alert. You get through your responsibilities. Then by the afternoon, your energy dips. And by the evening, you feel completely depleted. This cycle can make you feel confused, frustrated, or even worried that something is wrong with your body. But in many cases, the issue isn't a lack of discipline, motivation, or effort. It's that your daily rhythm is taking more energy than it gives back. Today, we're going to talk about 3 very common daily habits that quietly drain your energy, and what actually helps instead. Because constant fatigue is rarely about laziness. And it's not always just about sleep. It is often about how your body is being fueled, supported, and managed throughout the entire day. The first daily habit that quietly drains your energy is undereating earlier in the day. This is incredibly common, especially among women who are trying to eat light, be healthy, or stay productive. Breakfast may be skipped, rushed, or very small. Lunch might be quick, minimal, or mostly carbohydrates without enough protein or healthy fats. At first, this can feel completely fine. You may even feel focused or productive in the morning. But underneath that, your body is operating on limited and inconsistent fuel. Your brain and body require steady nourishment to maintain stable energy. When meals are too small or unbalanced, energy becomes unstable, even if you don't notice it right away. By the afternoon, this often shows up as fatigue, brain fog, irritability, or strong cravings for caffeine or sugar. This is not a willpower issue. It is a fuel consistency issue. Balanced meals earlier in the day help create steadier energy later in the day. When protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates are combined, energy tends to last longer and feel more stable instead of spiking and crashing. And here's the important part. Many women don't realize they are under-eating because their meals look healthy. But light meals without enough nourishment can quietly lower your baseline energy over time. Now, before we move on to the second habit, here's something important to pause and consider. If you feel tired every afternoon, but you are busy, responsible, and doing your best to stay healthy, your body is not failing you. It is responding to your daily patterns. This means your energy is not random. It is predictable. And most importantly, it is adjustable. Second daily habit that quietly drains your energy is constant low-level stress without recovery. Not just major stress, but ongoing background stress. Multitasking all day. Rushing between tasks. Always being mentally on. Checking notifications frequently. Moving from one responsibility to the next without real pauses. Even if you do not feel emotionally overwhelmed, your nervous system may still be in a prolonged state of alertness. Over time, this creates mental fatigue that feels very similar to physical exhaustion. You might sleep enough and still wake up tired. You might eat well and still feel drained. You might rest, but never feel fully recharged. This happens because true recovery requires moments where your brain and nervous system can slow down, not just moments where you remain mentally stimulated. Scrolling, multitasking, and constant input do not provide the same recovery as quiet mental space. Small recovery moments during the day can make a noticeable difference in energy levels. Stepping outside for fresh air. Taking a short walk. Doing one task at a time. Or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes. These small pauses help preserve mental energy instead of constantly depleting it. The third daily habit that quietly drains your energy is prolonged sitting with very little movement. Modern life naturally involves long periods of sitting. Working at a desk, driving, using screens, and resting in the evening are all normal parts of daily life. However, staying in one position for extended periods can reduce circulation, increase stiffness, and contribute to sluggishness and brain fog. Many people assume that feeling tired means they need more rest, but sometimes the body actually needs gentle movement to feel energized. Movement does not need to be intense to support energy. Short walks, stretching, standing up regularly, or light movement throughout the day can help your body feel more alert and less heavy. Energy is not only influenced by sleep and food. It is also influenced by circulation and physical rhythm. When your body stays still for too long, energy naturally dips. When we look at these three habits together, under eating earlier in the day, constant background stress, and minimal movement, it becomes much easier to understand why so many women feel tired even when they are doing everything right. These habits are quiet. They're subtle. And they are extremely common. They do not feel extreme, so they often go unnoticed. But over weeks and months, they gradually lower your baseline energy. Another important factor to understand is that energy is not just about how much you do. It is also about how much your body is able to recover throughout the day. Many women over 30 are highly responsible and productive. They manage work, responsibilities, health goals, and daily life all at once. On the outside, everything looks fine. But internally, the body may be in a constant state of output without enough restoration. Over time, this creates a quiet form of fatigue that does not always go away with sleep alone. This is why some people say, "I slept, but I still feel tired." Sleep is essential, but it is only one piece of the energy equation. Daily patterns matter just as much. If you wake up and immediately rush into the day without hydration, nourishment, or any moment of calm, your nervous system begins the day in a reactive state. Then if meals are rushed, stress stays elevated, and movement is minimal, energy slowly declines hour by hour. By the afternoon, the fatigue feels sudden, but in reality, it has been building all day. This is also why quick fixes like caffeine or sugar often feel helpful in the moment but do not solve the root cause of low energy. They provide temporary stimulation, not sustainable support. Sustainable energy feels different. It feels steadier, more stable, and less dependent on constant boosts. The good news is that improving your energy does not require extreme routines or dramatic lifestyle changes. Often, it begins with small, supportive adjustments. Eating more balanced meals earlier in the day, allowing short moments of mental recovery, and incorporating gentle movement into your routine. These are realistic habits that support steady, sustainable energy instead of temporary highs and crashes. Most importantly, they work with your body instead of pushing against it. Because as we get older, the body becomes less tolerant of extreme swings in stress, fueling patterns, and daily rhythm. It begins to favor consistency, steady nourishment, steady movement, steady recovery. And when your daily habits begin to restore energy instead of quietly draining it, fatigue often becomes much more manageable, even during busy seasons of life. That is the foundation of sustainable wellness. Not perfection, not extreme routines, but supportive daily habits that help you feel more energized, balanced, and steady throughout the day.